Where did this happen? Do you remember when we'd always sneak
Please don't put my clay back and forth at each other.
Do you remember the dehydrator that Mom always had? We'd sneak because our room was...
The one right down by the stairs.
Yeah, and the one that we'd always sneak food from and go take in our little hidey hole thing that we had up the stairs. And Mom would always get mad.
Our closet thing.
She'd be like, who's taking the dehydrated fruit? And it was us.
You always made it for us for a snack for in the morning.
Yeah, and we'd always eat it before school.
Where's all the bananas?
Those are my favorite.
They were all gone.
And the apples.
Yeah. Apples, dehydrated apples, bananas. I didn't much care for the grapes.
Yeah, I didn't either. Those are nasty. That's why we started
getting
more.
Those from our cereal.
We started having more grapes than anything else.
Eli, you want to eat it?
Eat it. But I seriously only peed on you once.
No, you peed on me twice.
No, I peed on you once.
Nope. You peed on me twice.
I didn't. No.
It was twice for everybody hearing this. It was twice.
It was once.
It was twice.
I enjoyed it.
It was twice.
I enjoyed it.
Because you said, go underneath the bed, I need to find something. Or I need you to find me something. So I was trying to find her something. And she stood over me. I looked up like this, and she's like, I'm sorry. And she went all over me, and then I cried to Mom. Yeah. Michelle, remember the time that you went downstairs and she was sleeping and you puked and then she rolled over?
She stole my makeup, and so I snuck down into her little crawl space thing, crawled underneath her door, and I was trying to look for it, and she leaned over and she just puked on my feet. So what do you do when you see someone puke? You puke back. But I decided, I was like, I'm going to puke on her pillow, so I puked on her pillow, and she rolled into it. And I didn't wake her up, I just left. So the next morning she came upstairs to tell Mom that she didn't feel good and she had my puke all over her face and her hair. And she's like, Mom, I don't feel good. And it was my puke encrusted on her face.
That was so disgusting.
I think I just like peeing and puking on your face.
Oh gosh. So gross.
Oh my absolute.
Good way to work them out.
Because you're so retarded.
We're rude. I'm gonna undo your pigtails.
Well, you shouldn't have been so mean to me. I can't get past you scratched my jewelry box and all I wanted to do was cuddle. And you hurt me for that. Not only emotionally for the rest of my life, but you hurt me. I had scars on my back. I fell on a metal rocking horse. Was that not part of your plan? I bet it was.
I bet it was. See, I don't remember pushing you off the bed.
Yeah, because I was like, Kayla, I want to cuddle. You're like, no. And you kicked me. You kicked me off.
But I do remember her falling off onto the... She's like this on the back of the rocking horse, like, help. She's like, Mom.
That's because you kicked me, and I fell helplessly. It was like I was falling 4 stories. I was tiny.
Really, you only fell like a foot.
I did not fall a foot. We had big bunk beds. We never got the cheap tiny beds. They always got the big bunk beds. Like, that's a smart idea.
The ones that you had to climb up really far to even
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Times, great times.
Remember the time we stole the Christmas presents beforehand?
The moon boots.
My little Hercules thing. Great Christmas.
That was fun.
You know, that's the only year that I remember what we got for Christmas. It's because I got everything that we wanted, but then they threatened to take it back.
Because we got into it, like...
Well, they slept forever. Like, who's not going to get presents at noon? Here it is, 12 o'clock. We're still waiting. Mommy, Daddy, Christmas is halfway over. And so we just got into it. And then they're like, we're going to take it all back. And then Grandpa and Grandma did take our presents back, and that was a sad time. But the moon boots were worth it.
Moon boots.
And so was my Hercules little toy.
Bananas and pajamas.
And Stretch Armstrong. Like, you pump it up and...
Yeah, Mom, you should get us another Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
I don't think they make them anymore.
They do. They make the really, like, cheap ones. With just
I don't want a cheap one. I want the one you can pump like 10 hours just to stretch them out 10 feet. I think you stretch 10 feet.
That's pretty cool. They banned moon boots.
That's
because they're too dangerous.
Then they made the cheap moon boots.
Yeah, where you strap on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cheap. You can't even bounce a foot off.
Maybe we didn't even bounce a foot when we had ours. We thought we did.
We were bouncing down the stairs like we were space people.
Yeah, it's true. And you know what else I never got?
Sky dancers.
Ooh, sky dancers.
were cool.
I never got a Malibu Barbie dream house. I got the cheap knockoff one. Where you had to fold it up, fold the stairs back up into the house. One that came down was like all wobbly after 2 plays with it. That's what I got.
They had to put the screws back in it.
Yeah.
Barbie didn't even fit in the house.
We had to like have her on the very edge of it so she could stand up in it. Tisk tisk tisk. What else did we ever get?
I remember.
Ooh, we got those big bears for our kindergarten birthday.
From Aunt Tina.
Yeah, and I remember we got those big bears, and then I also got nerds because of the one guy that I liked and I kissed on the cheek got sent back to the back of the line. It was Jordan Brown. I kissed him on the cheek because we were in love. And, of course, kindergartners, we were like this. But he gave me nerds for my birthday and was like, I bet you I'm the only one who got you nerds for your birthday. And I was like, I bet you you're right. And I ate those nerds, and they were delicious.
I remember. I was excluded from every one Christmas because I was sick.
You know one thing that I've always hated? We always had to share a party. Always. I never got to be my own person.
Hold on, let me see if I can get this.
And that is why I hated myself. That's probably why I cut myself down deep.
Leave a mustache. What color?